What happens if I cannot defeat the demon?
It will turn you into an abomination, and the Templars will be forced to slay you.
Get him. Don't punch it. Use magic. That's better. Non-mages. The muggles. The muggles are so hollow. There's going to be some action, but also a lot of dialogue, but good dialogue too. He doesn't look comfortable. He's got spikes coming out of everywhere. That can't be comfortable for sleeping, like he keeps sleeping. And this spirit wolf. And I go back to myself. Oh shit, there's one here. Oh, there's heaps of them. It's 2 against 1. Do you really want to fight us both?
Amusing.
Combat with in the Fade is always a bit weird. It's not very epic. Ogren approves. +7. Alright, we are chums.
Thought maybe I'd track her down. See how she's been living.
Giggity giggity. You're on the money, Courts.
Oh, we coiled the old rope, if you know what I mean. Oiled the mine shaft. Rub the foreman's elbow.
Wow, what the hell? There's some innuendo for you. In your endo. Oh, the Todd. That's a quote from the Todd.
Took off his pants and challenged a roast nug to a wrestling match at my father's funeral. He lost, by the way. The roast got him in an arm lock. He sat there crying for half an hour before someone pulled it off him.
How did he lose to a piece of meat? There we go. Are we a good wingman or what? Yay, puzzle solved. Yay, go us. Cool. Never mind, the floofy bear saves the day.
The suspense is killing me.
Me too, Anders. Me too. Oh, who was that? Oh, that's a big golem.
Who comes now?
He reminds you of Skeletor. Tentacles for days. This ain't no hentai game. Get out of here. Breeding Pit. Ugh, that sounds horrible. Which is actually what inspired me to play this and remaster it myself. Dude, you can barely look after yourself and you want a pony?
Nah, it's okay.
They could be Corpo's spies, or who the fuck knows what.
Alright, so suddenly Johnny's bought into it. We're now in the shady side of town. Oh.
Pierced it, we're in.
Couldn't ask the NCPD for better records than this.
Dodgy. You want trouble? Dodgy memory recollection. Oh, sorry. Wow, that's a... Sorry, guys. My bad. Now who's man-spreading? Promptly. Whoa, a dodgy person calling. Get our hero on. Problem is, heroes just get other people killed. Good spot. Thanks, Danny. That is very suspect. Oh, big jump, big jump. Ow.
Good morning, night city, a day in the light.
So what is it that you fancy exactly?
I fancy many things. I fancy things that are beautiful and things that are strong. I fancy things that are dangerous and exciting. Would you be offended if I said I fancied you?
He sounds a bit like Puss in Boots. Or like a dodgy Khajiit. Oh, your secret shall be safe. Why did he disapprove of that? Come on, man. Is that some kind of euphemism?
It may as well be. But not this one, no.
Cute raven ahead. This one. Just sort of bopping around, doing his thing. A murder pillow. Ha! He definitely is a murder pillow. Zevran doesn't need the crows any longer.
No.
Oh, he's down now, though. Suck on that, dickhead. Oh, once again, he raises valid.
Someone once told me. got the strength to stand alone. There's the strength to make a stand. To serve a purpose greater than myself. And for the good of all. I carry those words with me on the hunt, no matter where it takes me. And now, I'll carry them with me into the Forbidden West.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone. This is Nerdedness. I'm Shade. How we doing? Great to see some people on already. We are joined, of course, by the legendary Midnight Tabby, who is our guide, our director through this entire playthrough. And Darius Frost, thanks for dropping in, man. It was great to chat to you during my stream yesterday, and then I got to join yours and watch you play a whole bunch of Fallout, which was also really cool. So, thanks for hanging out. Hope things are going smoothly in your world and things are improving. And Midnight Tabby, you're having a bad time packing? Packing, although isn't the funnest thing, but it's for exciting reasons, right? Or was it a bad work day today? Anyway, hope things are going smoothly. But yes, Midnight, you're off on Saturday, right? You're off on your cruise, which will be pretty fun. Hopefully to warmer weather as well, I assume, yeah? Or something to that effect. It's going to be good either way. So tonight we are continuing, obviously, with Horizon Forbidden West. We shall load up. We're going to tackle, I think, the last of the remaining side quests that the base game has to offer, assuming I've got everything organized well enough. Let's load on in. In between streams, I did do a little bit of machine hunting just to try and do a couple of gear upgrades, but I kind of got stuck. I needed to find more Apex... Need more Apex Thunderjaws, but you think I can find any? No. They keep spawning normal ones. Meanwhile, I just want, you know, some plain Frostclaw web sack stuff. I got a billion Apex versions of that. That took me forever to kill. Anyway, that's alright. We don't really need more upgrades. We've got all the skills unlocked that we need. We've got decent gear, mostly in oranges. Our outfit's pretty good as well. And we're not doing it on hard difficulty, so it should be fine at the end of the day. But we are now heading up to, I believe we are starting with, let's just turn this objective off. Tide's Reach. Over here. This is where we are headed to. Oh, talk to Cragella at Tide's Reach. Someone must have given us a clue about that. I don't remember it, but Midnight Tabby knew we had to do it. She is awesome, and that is where we are heading. Over there we go. And Midnight, you are trying to ensure you have enough clothes for work and holiday without having to do too much late washing and laundry. Yeah, that's fair enough. I still love seeing, like, the memes, and even there's still shorts and videos that are still posted about it where it's like, you know, you wear the same, you know, 5 set of clothes over your 7-day week, but then you go on holiday and you've got to pack 13 different t-shirts and pants and sweaters. Hilarious. I'm guilty of doing some of that sometimes. And then I underpack and other things. Where is she? Down here.
We need warriors, given the fact that you've never set foot on the boat as a guest. You want to risk another raid on a guess?
I wonder who those Tanakh are keeping watch for. Who are these raiders you're talking about?
Some of Regalla's supporters were hunted down near here.
Oh.
Most fought to the death. But one group had other ideas. They escaped pursuit and raided Tide's Reach. They were last seen out to sea, to the west.
The raiders escaped out to sea?
We think that's why they raided the settlement. They built a flat boat. Bits of wood tied together.
Like a raft.
Raft?
I wouldn't want to go to sea on one, but it seems that was the raiders' plan. Slaughter our sleeping guards, steal supplies, and sail straight west.
Are you worried they might come back?
The supplies they stole won't last forever, and they were prepared to gut our guards to get them. People here want justice. That won't happen until those fugitives are found.
Fair enough.
I could fly out to sea to search for those raiders.
Yes, we can. And yes, we shall. Can we call our mount here? No. Okay. What if we climb slightly further out of town? Can we jump up on... How about here? No. No bird summoning. Not allowed. What if we go and climb on that rock? So by the way, Midnight Tabby, whilst you are on your holiday adventures, I'm hoping that we will get to see some pics posted in our, what is it, Sights and Holidays or something channel? I forgot what I called it on Discord. But also the food and drink stuff. There's always good stuff relating to that when you're on holiday. Did I not pick up the actual Tides of Justice? Here we go. That's where we're headed.
The raft was heading west. One raft in an ocean. Should be easy to find.
Okay. Flying time. We just have to sit tight whilst we slowly make our way out there. Oh, that looks like there's a shipwreck over there. And Darius, how are you doing, man? Are you doing some more streaming later this evening? Some more Fallout action? Are you a Starfield fan? You haven't been playing Starfield, right? I did, after our session last night, I did drop into a couple of streams of people playing Starfield, because I'm thinking of doing some similar stuff to do some educational mod video stuff. And there was a guy on there and he was using like 5 or 6 of my mods, so I just dropped in and started chatting to him. It's quite fun.
I don't see a raft down there. Fugitives must be somewhere else.
Ooh, not here. Mustn't be too...
Better be careful.
What machines? The birds? Want me to fight the bird? Yeah, alright, well, let's fight some birds and shit.
A wrecked Quen ship. Must be the one Harriam and Christia were on.
Zeno is here. How you doing, man? Thanks for coming. Oh, so back this way is where we're meant to go. Okay. And Darius, you did play some Starfield when it came out, but quickly lost interest due to some of the bugs that have been present. Yeah, that's fair. One of the things that I hated was the traversal. So I tinkered...
Should I look for that gyro compass with my focus?
Oh, we gotta find the gyro compass out here. We're doing 2 quests at once. Okay, well...
The machines could have scavenged it out of the wreckage. I should check any scrap piles left around the island, just to be sure.
We will. And we will fight some machines. Very early on in the piece of playing Starfield, I started tinkering with X-Edit, because it had actually come out not long before I started playing Starfield, so I know X-Edit from doing my previous Skyrim modding, so I made some tinkering boost pack enhancements to try and make my own time better. And then finally that's led to me making proper sustainable mods to release, so... The traversal is
Let's hope I can find
problematic in that game, but now it's getting a lot better with mods, some other enhancements. They're bringing vehicles, which is great, and I have submitted feature requests for them to, because we've got a communication method through the Verified Creators Program, officially requested that they enable horizontal boosting for controller users on PC and console. The skip packs are quite useful, useless, if you are using a controller. You can't trigger the forward boost mechanism. Ah! Not enough buttons. Alright, that one's down now. Where's this stupid bird? Come here, dickhead. Don't you take out my mount either. I need that to get back. Hey, that's good. How about a spear to the face? Wrong island. Yeah, that's fine. Ah, that's standard practice. Go to the wrong place. That's alright. We get to fight some machines, talk about some mods, and collect some loot. All part of the fun. And Darius, you wasn't a fan of the planetary exploration or lack thereof. Yeah, it's got some really good foundations, and I can only assume it will get better, especially now that modders and verified creators can get their hands on how that works. One of the things that really needs adjusting, and I hope it gets adjusted soon, is when you're doing the temples, you're finding these ancient, lost temples. You finally track one down and you venture out there, and then like a couple of kilometers away you can see some kind of, you know, mineral refinery or a military base or something. Like, okay, so not so lost. It's within eyesight of another structure. Isn't there some scrap piles? Anyway, it can only get better. And it will continue to get better. It's already leapt forward in the last couple of months, which is awesome. Scrap point. Wasn't there... Oh, those are the scrap piles there. Did I not loot that? I did not. Okay. Too busy talking. And Xeno, the transversal is something you hope they change. Yes, and it is being changed. I'm trying to do my part to help make it better as well. And reserved drone, and how you doing? This looks proper fun, but every time you invest in Ubisoft game, you get let down. This, although it kind of, I admit, it does look a bit like a Ubisoft game. It is not. So automatically, that should pique your interest, yeah? So this is made by, is it Nexus? PlayStation. Got it. Alright, we got the side quest for the sisters.
I'm sure it still works. Better take it to Harry and Christia.
Yes, well, we'll do that afterwards. Yes, stop talking. I'm talking. Let's go and search this other island for these rebels we got to track down. Xeno, you feel like there needs to be more mysticism in Starfield. I feel there needs to be more tech. So I'm working on some stuff to try and boost that. I admittedly am not a massive fan of the little bits of magicalness and mysticism that there is there. I think it does work. It works in the setting and in that game, but I would have liked to have seen more of a technology focus rather than
Those fugitives didn't make it too far after all.
Mystic stuff.
I'll find out if I go down there.
That's only personal preference. It's still very good. I'm not super complaining. Alright, who have we got here? Raiders. We can talk to them. Reserve drone, and what would I rate this game against your personal top 3? Whoa, I very much am loving the Horizon game. So my top games to date are still the Mass Effect trilogy, probably Cyberpunk, and then I think it's Horizon Zero Dawn and Horizon Forbidden West. If you haven't played these, you play Zero Dawn first. Do not play Forbidden West first. They are very similar in gameplay. You're not missing out. You play Zero Dawn first. Plus, it's going to be cheaper because it's older. That introduces everything, and the story and the reveals are very good, and this continues on from there. I have seen someone on Reddit posting that they love Forbidden West, but they never played Zero Dawn. I'm like, you fucking idiot. You've just ruined 30% of an excellent trilogy for you. Because this is a trilogy. They'll be making a third one to complete this timeline. Anyway, what has this raider got to say? Are you a bad person? Why can't we... There it is.
You're
Ivala.
one of the raiders who attacked Tide's Reach? Where are the others?
Holed up on top of a tower across the sea to the west. Where I left them. I thought that they were true Tanakh, but they're murderers, not soldiers.
The Tanakh that Tide's Reach think you should all face justice.
Yeah.
Then they should come and get me themselves. If you want justice, then find the others. Leave me here to face the sea. My last battle.
You're still a bad person. We can't... Nope, can't do anything. Alright. Fly to the top of the Tower of the West. Let's go. Find the other raiders. Are they dead or alive? That's the next question. And Xeno, by mysticism, you mean like things to investigate, experiments gone wrong and stuff. Yes, I would definitely be up for that. A bit more,
Those are in a tower to the west. If they're close to landfall, they could be a threat to the Quen. I better take care of them.
Yes, we will. We will find them and sort them out. Mystery and stuff, absolutely. I'm right there with you. And I'd like to see a bit more of that sort of eerie horror type stuff that can sort of fit well in sci-fi. But it looks like that is coming, especially with the expansion. So the Shattered Space DLC will add a bunch of that kind of stuff. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they do that. So Reserve Dronin, have you played Red Dead 2 and The Last of Us? Okay, so Red Dead 2, I have not played Red Dead 2, but I've played a lot of Red Dead Online. So I've played the multiplayer, but I've never played the single player. I need to do that. Last of Us, I have not played either. I am playing that probably after this. So theoretically, in a few weeks' time, we're playing The Last of Us because it's come to PC. I only play stuff that's on PC. So I'll be very keen to get into it. And then I can finally watch Pedro Pascal.
On top of one of those buildings.
And finally see Pedro Pascal in the TV show adaptation. I've specifically not watched it, so I don't get any spoilers. Oh, Andrew, oh, you're keen for Last of Us. Have you played it on PlayStation, or are you just keen to see how I go? And Zeno, you'd love to see something about super string theory. Ooh.
Someone's lit a fire. It must be the raiders who attacked Tide's Reach.
Okay, up there. So I didn't quite get how they get up here. Do they get swept up by a bird? Do they just ran? Or shit, that other person said that they just came this way and climbed the tower. Kind of missed how they got up high, but I'm bad at multitasking, so that's probably my own fault. Zeno, you haven't played Last of Us because you've heard it messing with hardware, so you've tried to stay away from it. Okay, cool. And Andrew, you haven't played it, just want to see how you go. Oh, you're still on Cyberpunk. Yeah, cool. Cyberpunk's very good. Love Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk is a rough, in a good way, a rough journey. Like, that is a very emotional ride some of those stories take you on. But it's very well done.
There's someone flying!
Escape.
By the 10. Who is that?
Okay, that's the raiders.
Who cares? Bring her down!
Oh, that was very underwhelming. And when it comes to exploding a barrel...
This tower is ours!
We'll see about that. Let's knock some of that armor off you, huh?
Now we can finish her.
Oh, we got Hammer Man here. Oh, it's dark. Oh, and we can't move around a lot. Oh, double glowy hit. What's a Nora doing here? This Nora's gonna get justice, you dickheads. Once we can hit the glowy bits. Why are we not hitting the glowy bits? There we go. And you. Glowy bit. That's better.
We should have sailed further.
You should have not been a bad person.
Those raiders won't be attacking Tide's Reach again. Or anyone else.
Excellent. They are sorted. Let's get the rest of the loot. Go tell everyone the news. So, Andrew, then watching this, you'll be doing, Horizon. Yeah, Horizon. Easy to recommend. Very easy to recommend. I like all of the activities in both games. The story's good. It's creative. It's fun hunting machine. Easy to recommend. It's also well optimized for both PlayStation and PC. Like the graphics and the engine run well on both.
Is this all their supplies? Whatever they stole, they've used or lost most of it.
Ah.
I might as well take one.
There's not much else we can take, Aloy. I think we've looted it all. Now we can. Now it's activated. All right.
If I'm ever in Tide's Reach again, I shall let those Tanakh soldiers know what's happened.
Well, that's what we're going to do. The sisters are here, aren't they, in Legacy's Landfall, right? So we can turn in the gyroscope piece thing that we got, yeah? Yeah. Will I be doing God of War Ragnarok? Hell yeah. Although I'll have to sharpen my skills again because God of War has a bit more player skill required than Horizon does. But yeah, no, definitely keen to do that. Play that next chapter. I think it's coming to PC in a few months, so sometime in the not too distant future, yeah? And Zeno, you're playing Ghost of Tsushima currently. Yeah, that's fair enough too. I've heard that's very good. Keen to hear your feedback on that one. Oh, we've got that. There's a perch somewhere. Isn't there a perch somewhere I can land the bird? Let me get off and land without... That's better.
Not now.
Yay. Harim and Krista over here.
The ancestor has returned.
The ancestor has returned.
Ah, the ancestors. You're back. Is that?
I'm sorry.
It's broken. Our last hope.
No. There has to be a way to fix it.
How?
We just need to replace the batteries and the sensor unit.
Right, because they're just lying around a jungle for us to find.
I can get one.
Wait.
The ancient fleet.
It might have what we need.
What ancient fleet?
When we abandoned our ship, we were washed ashore on a beach southwest of here.
There were ships built by the ancestors there.
Overseer Bohai will never let us go there. He won't risk losing any more navigators. He needs us to guide the fleet home.
Yeah, but we can do it,
No one's
obviously.
going home without a working gyro compass.
I can get them for you.
You'll need to look for a sensor unit. They're usually on a ship's antenna.
And batteries. 3 of them. They're small, so they might be hard to find.
I've got something for that.
Mm-hmm.
We put our faith in you once again, Ancestor.
All right, very good. And it has not highlighted that quest. Well, let's continue that quest. Since... Sorry, Midnight Tabby, I'm jumping around a little bit. How far are we going for this one? Southwest. Oh, okay, that's over here. That's not too bad. There's a campfire there, and then we can fly from there. That sounds good. Let's do that. So Ghost of Tsushima is very satisfying from a combat perspective. That is good. How do you find the setting and the lore? That's one of the things that either draws me in or repels me with games. Where are you? There we go. Up we go. Yes. And I need to turn left through there. Oh, we can fly through there. Come on. All right, around then. Round we go. You'd say the setting is good. You think I'd like it? All right, cool. Well, I'd like to do it. My issue is...
I said I'd find ancient ships in this area. I should take a look.
I do not have enough... Ooh, I'm just going to check first. Hang on, is that an Apex Slaughter Spine? Because I need Apex Slaughter Spine pieces. So if I find one, or an Apex Thunderjaw, I'm going to fight it. I think it looks like a normal one.
Beach. Fire's not going to help here.
That's a normal one, so skip. Yes, my issue is So many games, so little time.
On the beach.
Why do you keep talking about the shipwreck on the beach? Is that the one you want us to look at? Right next. Oh, there's something in there. Underneath. Alright, looks like we are fighting the slaughter spine after all, yes? Aloy keeps talking about the shipwreck on the beach, so let's get at it then, shall we? Although it's not really, whatever. Let's do some action, let's just take it down. So I can actually tag the damn thing. Oh, what's too far away to tag? Serious? Ugh. Is there magic and stuff in Ghost of Tsushima? It's not fantasy, right? It's more of a Ronin kind of setting, yeah? Right, we need to blast these stupid spines off so that they don't... Yes, because they are annoying. Actually, we'll shoot the tail whilst it's facing us. Yeah. And hit the other spines before he shoots them, because they do lots of that purple shit. Oh, can we get some? No, we just got armor. He's shooting purple shit. Oh, there we go. That'll get... Yes. All right. Excellent. Now, I am going to... Oh, I mistimed the roll.
I can keep going.
If you get the timing right, you cannot get hurt by the plasma detonation. Alright, let's try the epic. We need to load a few of these bad boys up. Try the epic. Yes, got him frozen. Alright. Only really get one blast of these. Advanced bolts. Here we go. Yes! Fuck yeah! Suck on that, dickhead! That's how we do it. Weaken them, load him up with frost, so you get double damage. Use your epic bolt blaster, and then the sustained burst firing mode. And if you really want the damage, you crank out the Rangemaster Valor Surge, which I do have. I forgot to use it, but didn't need it in the end. But that, like, has spent so many cooldowns, I can't do that again for, like, another few minutes. But it's fun. So, you know, no magic, but it's very much traditional. That's okay. Doesn't matter. You don't have to have magic for games to be good. Sometimes it's quite refreshing. It's one of the reasons I think Starfield... I mean, it works. Everything in there does work. I would have liked to have seen less magic-y stuff, to be honest. More technology stuff. I think there would have been a more believable fit for some of it. And Reserve Drone, you've got a list of games to play in 30 years after you retire from your 9 to 5. Yeah, exactly. That's the challenge. I also have a wall... What is it? A pile of shame. So games that I've bought but not played. I nearly did an epic fail a couple of months ago. So some of the games that I want to play next are the PlayStation ones that have been ported to PC. So that's things like The Last of Us, Spider-Man, Miles Morales. And then Epic. Epic had a sale. I'm like, ooh, quick go on Epic. Just, oh, hey, that's some, yeah, 40% off. Yeah, I should do that. I'm going to play these games. I'll do that. I'll just check.
Better take that with me.
I'll just check. There we go. We did need to come in here.
I needed 3 of these. There has to be another ship around here somewhere.
So I'm like, oh, I'll just check the price on Steam, just as a comparison, because sometimes, you know, there's sales there, or what is the real price and whatever else. Anyway, I then realized I had already bought these games on the Steam sale at Christmas time. So, dickhead here nearly bought 2 copies of these games. Sure, they're all on sale, so I wasn't paying full price, but if I had bought it twice, I would have been super dumb. Anyway, those games, stay tuned. We're going to be getting to them. You've seen the new Dragon Age? It's coming. I have only seen a snippet. I haven't watched the trailer in its entirety. I am a little skeptical and worried, like a lot of other people are, because they've gone with a different art style, they've gone with a different tone. I know that Inquisition
Ships in here.
had also a kind of different tone to the other games. Well, Dragon Age 2 was just kind of light-hearted tone for most of it. Dragon Age Origins was epic and heavy. That was still an amazing game. But look, I will play Dragon Age 4 no matter how good or bad it is. I will be amongst it. I've played all the others. I love the universe. I love the setting. I love the characters. I am well outside the radius we're meant to be within.
I don't think I'll find any ancient ships in here.
Okay, well there's a ship over there. Is that where we're headed? The new art style. So I've seen someone comment on Reddit that maybe a good thing for the new art style is when it's a more quirky art style, it doesn't age as quickly.
Maybe it has what Harriam and Christia need to fix the gyro compass.
Which I do agree can happen, but given how easy it is in modern day and age to have just good-looking, semi-realistic graphics that run smoothly, that's not an excuse anymore. That's a design choice. That is not a longevity or a performance choice. Games like this game look absolutely amazing. And super smooth. You don't need massive, powerful engines with massive, powerful hardware, so I don't know. A lot of people are not loving the Dragon Age look, so maybe that'll influence how they do it. Maybe we just need to give it a chance. I don't know. I did love Dragon Age. Dragon Age, well, I'd only played Origins at the time, but Dragon Age Origins was sort of my top game until I started playing Mass Effect. Dragon Age 2 and Inquisition was okay, but I didn't love it as much.
But there isn't a recording.
This is the
Fuck off.
Hailing anyone who's left. The Medina, the Omaha, and the New Orleans are down, and the Swarm just cracked the Harris open like an egg. Incoming! Hold on!
So these are old naval ships, yeah? Look at the dickhead.
Horus is heavily damaged. If we can concentrate fire, maybe we can still take it down. I think we've got a ping on the Hamilton! Lost it! Sensors down! We're sailing blind!
Sentinel was taken out. They were trying to reach other ships. We should find batteries now. My focus should pick them up.
Yeah, well, we're gonna search this wreck once I can get out and shoot these cockheads. Fuck off, little burrowers. I can one-shot you. You're gonna get so slapped as soon as I can get high enough. Oh, stop flying back this way, you fucking idiot. That way. Yes.
I should use my focus to spot the parts Harry and Christine.
No, Aloy, we're not doing the focus stuff yet. You need to swim faster and less unco. Although, I think part of the problem is I'm trying to steer her up like the flying. Yes, alright. Can we? Yes, we can. Alright. So actually, that was not Aloy's fault. That was my fault.
Help me see if there are any batteries lying around.
Oh, we can't shoot on an angle. Where are they? Ping him. There we go. Just shoot him with an arrow. Yep, that'll do. Oh, I didn't even have to use an explosive arrow. Suck on that. Where's the other one? Can't find it. Yeah, so this is another problem I have with game design for Forbidden West, is there are inconsistencies in certain things. So if you have a swimming system which is three-dimensional, it should pilot the same way that your flying system does. Because that's the natural muscle memory that we develop. Try and do it. Oh, he's too far into water. Explosive? No.
I need to find the batteries the Quen need.
Yes, I know, Aloy. Still can't quite shoot this guy. We draw him out? We just drop in. Oi! No, he's run right away. Alright, that's fine. But there's one other inconsistency in this game, which is annoying, is the drop button for the shield wing is different to the drop button when you're hanging onto a ledge. So if you hit the ledge drop button, if you hit the shield wing drop button whilst hanging from a ledge, which might be your natural tendency if you've been doing lots of shield gliding, you will instead jump out and away from the ledge instead of safely dropping below. That is stupid. Most things in this game are pretty well done, but that is very stupid.
The current swept some of these power sources onto the ocean. There. Looks like some sort of power source. Must be a battery.
Okay, what else have we got over there?
Another battery.
Got it. Away we go. Stealth it. Yep. We are now.
That should be it. Focus picked up coordinates from that transmission I found. If there's more shipwrecks there, one might have an intact sensor.
Fine, that's cool. Let's get back up on our birdie then. Darius, you're watching the gameplay trailer for Dragon Age 4 and it looks decent. Okay. I have not seen the gameplay trailer, so I should check that out.
Still around. Could be a faster way to get to those coordinates I found.
Can I get picked up from the water? We can! That is nice. Okay, let's go. Alright, so I need to check out the Dragon Age 4 gameplay. That's cool. I'll do that. That sounds reassuring. Ultimately, we need to give it a chance. I'm gonna be one of those old fogies who's like, oh, the original was the best. Well, not necessarily it was the best, but I did enjoy the dark tone and the characters and the writing for the first one. It was very well done. It's hard to top that. Can't do a loop-the-loop, but I can do... Hang on, Andrew, check this out. Yeah, boy! Little barrel roll. What are you guys doing? You shielding each other or doing something else to each other? Because Dragon Age was amazing. It was, and I played that game multiple times, and it was really well done how there's 6 different starts to the game depending on your character race and class. 6 different origin stories, and they all come together and they all relate to stories and lore that each other might hear about otherwise in the universe. It's very well done. And I really loved the concept of the Arcane Warrior, which is what I played as. Every time I've played it, I've done the same thing. Arcane Warrior. I just love it so much. And it was something different. And so I was devastated that in 2 and 3, you can't really play that same kind of Arcane Warrior class exactly. So I just tried to find other ways that kind of resembled it. Alright, there's a Dreadwing.
A Dreadwing perched on it. Great.
That's fine. Let's...
Before I can look for the sensor the Quen need.
That's fine. We can do that, Aloy. We can take out a Dreadwing. They're not that bad. Might as well try and shoot the fangs off its face first. So they are lootable. Darius, you're hoping you can pick up Inquisition and play it again on PC before the new one releases. Oh yeah, true. Well, sometimes it's on sale on either Steam or Epic, so definitely doable. And Grizz joins us. Yeah. Kill more, die less. Quote the infamous Grizz. climb up there. There we go. Okay, let's just highlight... Where is it? Metal Fang, that's it. Turn them purple. How are we doing for arrows? Because I've burned through a few. Let's just replenish. And replenish these. We've got plenty of resources. Good to go. And these ones. Dick shot for Grizz. We haven't done it. Actually, I don't think there's been any dick shots for Grizz in this game. Oh. I got slightly too close and awoken it by being in its little radar disruption. No. Come on. Hit it in the face, please. Oh, they always dodge at the very last second. Right when I want to hit them with a super awesome arrow to get something I really want. Show me your face. That's in the nuts. There you go. There's a dick shot for Grizz. That doesn't really count because it doesn't actually have nuts. Oh. Alright, we're gonna have a sloppy fight. Fuck's sake. That was messy. Oh, rude. So rude. Well, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do it a different way. We are going to bring you to the ground so I can shoot the fangs off your face because I might need them for gear upgrades. One more shot, Aloy. Come on.
Try to follow up.
Alright. Where's your stupid face? Over here. My last... Oh, hang on. It is my last... Tear blast arrow in the middle. You're joking. One off. Get up, Aloy. Fucking hell. That's a miss. That's on me. Eat some berries. Get out of the way. Yeah, I told you it was going to be a sloppy fight. Sometimes you just know things are not going to go smoothly. And that is absolutely what's happening here. Oh, that didn't even knock it off. Oh, you're pissing me off. I'll zap you again if I need to. I find that these ones, as well as the water-based ones, are really frustrating to hit because they seem to move, and something in the game, it feels like, is designed to move at the last second after you've shot your shot. I don't know if it actually is true. What is, interestingly, is true is there is a mechanic, I think it was in Skyrim, where if you are trying to snipe something from a distance, some monsters, especially higher level ones, would actually dodge right as you shoot, like as a hack. Like the game would make them dodge just to make it artificially more difficult for you. Someone had to make a mod to stop that from happening. This fucking guy... Aloy, stop getting slow. Dude. You are going down so fast. You just... That's it. And we've lost our stamina. Wow. He's just going to keep splurging that, is he? Alright, well, we're just recovering our health. Recovering our stamina. Oh, yeah, well, we're going to take a different approach with you. You're going to stun lock me. Stun lock you. Apparently I'm not. Get up, dickhead! Oh, she's swimming. That's alright. My bad. Also annoying. But in Forbidden West, Aloy has a habit of just staying on the ground for long periods of time. Don't play God of War and then play this game. Not that I did that exactly. But it is very contrasting when it comes to recovery. Okay. I can't explodinate you. Alright, we are going to full cast for critical shot. Alright, our other boss fights will go smoother than this one. I can promise you that, because you can't get much worse than this. Alright, let's... Oh, alright. Big man with his big wings. These drill spikes on you. That'll sort you out. You're gonna get knocked down once we can get out from underneath it. Move, Aloy, move. I think this is an apex as well, which is also making it harder. Come on, knock him down. Hit you in your poison sack. That'll stop that business. Yeah, well, there you go.
Okay, I should be able to check out that antenna now.
It's not an apex either. I think it's just a normal one. Wow. There we go. There's the fun of watching me play, where I'm inconsistent as hell. Some boss fights I slap, and others definitely not so much. Anyway, sorry, I'll try and read up on the chat now. Darius, Dragon Age 3 Game of the Year was available for a few weeks back for free on Epic. Oh, it was too, because I think I got a copy of it, because I think I already had a copy on Steam, but I got the free one on Epic. And you just never installed it, yeah. You got and Darius, you got epic dick shot on an enemy in Fallout 4 yesterday. Oh, that would be satisfying. Filthy Raiders, turned the corner and got the guy with a 5.56 machine gun. Excellent. Grizz will like that. Grizz is also a Fallout fan as well. Let's talky more killy. Yeah, well... Let's fairly more winny. There's some bacon for you, Grizz. That bacon seed was ripe for harvest. Might as well quick save whilst we're here. Now, is this a walk up? It is a walk up. Yoink. Whatever that is. And
sensor unit. This should be all that Harry and Christia need. Looks like there's one more transmission in here.
Ooh.
This is the Hamilton. Anchorage, your transmission has been received. Targeting the lead Horus.
Anchorage.
Just lost a starboard missile battery. Can't fire. We're empty.
Damn it.
Captain, there's nothing left to fire. Your orders.
Set a course for the Horus chassis.
We'll run into it.
Ramming speed.
Yep. I doubt they did much, but...
It's never a happy ending, is it?
No, it is not. Well, they did everything they could. Alright, let's fly, deliver some goods. Yeah, Anchorage. This, for some reason, whenever anyone mentions Anchorage, it makes me think of Fallout, because there was the Battle of Anchorage, which is like in Alaska, right? And that's how I learned about Alaska and some of the places there, from video games. Oh, there's a drone over here we also haven't got. Collecting some of the drones will be a lot easier with the bird as well now, won't it? I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow or over the weekend. I don't know. Let's get up high so that we can drop and glide. That's it. Okie dokie.
Ancestor.
Hey. Everything okay?
I'm busy, sir. Sorry.
I found what you need.
Oh, hugs. Yay.
Thank you. I'll get working on the gyro compass immediately. coming home, Leandra.
Oh, that's right. Her
Done us a
wife
great
is back home or something.
Christy is not the only one with people waiting back home. She'll be able to fix that gyro compass in no time. We'll never be able to thank you enough. But this should be a start.
If you need anything, tell Bohai to contact Alva. I'm sure she can help.
May the ancestors steer us true.
But Olva is ours. You can't take her away.
I can't believe we're actually
She's
going
learning
home.
the truth. Now that gives us the Sky Killer Spike Thrower. This I'm interested to try out with some upgrades potentially with explosive spikes. I think this can be the most effective explosives in the game, even more so than the blast sling, because spikes and explosive spikes will bypass some armor, or there's some sort of bonus when it comes to dealing with armor. Yeah, and that one's been upgraded and this hasn't, so... Anyway. That's for another time. Now we need to get back to the actual side quest I was supposed to be focusing on. Oh, shit. Weren't we meant to... Or have we done them all? Didn't we have something to turn in? Have I turned them in now? We had the raiders, we had the gyroscope thing. Oh, yeah, no, that's the 2 quests we picked up. Cool. All right. Now we head to where Midnight Tabby sent me messages. San Francisco for the New Way Home. Is that what we just did here, though? Was that this one, the New Way Home? I did not pay attention to the name of the quest. In which case, we are then back to base for Alva's quest. Is that what we're doing? Alva's quest. Why doesn't it show me... Yeah, these are the previous quests. Something, the New Way Home. No. There it is, the way home. Done. Excellent. Found it. Back to base, and let's see what Alva needs. We love Alva. Thank you, Midnight. Let's go. To this campfire. Ooh, what's going on here? Cutscene.
Hey, Mr. Know-It-All is here. You know, your focus buddy who never smiles.
Silence.
I didn't know what to do with him, so I had him wait in your room.
Got it.
Thanks. I wasn't going to do that yet, though. I don't want to talk to him yet. I want to do the side quest. Yeah.
Silence. Looks like you finally found a door you could open without me.
I'm glad it's there, actually. It kept me from having to mingle with the company you keep. But enough prattle. I believe you owe me an explanation. Your plans for the Zenith base?
You're right.
Fuck no.
I do owe you. My spear in your throat for deceiving me again. At the Hades Proving Lab.
I doubt you asked me here for that kind of reckoning.
No. Right now, I need your help. So I'm giving you one final chance. But if you ever betray me again, I will kill you no matter what the circumstance. Understood.
Yeah.
Very well. Though we'll both face a decidedly short future if you can't get us inside that base.
Aloy, your other guest is here. She's, coming to you.
Thanks.
Tilda is going to join us.
The truth is, I can't actually get us into the base. But
she can. Dum dum dum. Trinity 2.0.
Keep is even worse than I thought.
Not a fan of surprises, are you?
Yeah. He likes orchestrating them, though.
That must be your little invention.
Does the weapon work? Without self-destructing?
Of course it does. I've eliminated the imperfections and greatly improved its design and output.
How can we be sure?
Shoot it at
Here
her.
for a demonstration.
Enough,
Sterile.
both of you. We're in this together, at least for now. Go talk to Erend. Tell him I said to give you rooms of your own. I'll come see you when I get a chance.
Yes, when we are ready. Which is not yet. Silence has built a cool thing, no question. But he's a knob.
Oh no, you first.
Ah. That's a fun combination. We don't like Silence, and we don't fully trust Tilda.
So Tilda can tell us what she knows about the Zenith base.
Cool, there's other monologue prompts here, but I'm assuming we won't do those until we do the main quest. Alright, so let's find Alva.
Never thought I'd see metal bound to flesh in that way.
Yeah, he seems happy with it. Probably because he could crush me like a grape with it.
That is a happy thought.
Katala's new arm. Which he didn't use in the battle, which is dumb. Anyway, Alva.
You flew? Kotalo told me. And took out Regala's machines?
Yep.
You know what? I don't even know why I'm surprised. I saw we have visitors and a new weapon. Does this mean we're ready to take the fight to the Zeniths?
Nearly.
Almost. Oh, and there's still something I could use your help with, if you have a moment.
Which we do. That's why I'm here. There's other dialogue, but again, I think we'll save that.
You mentioned there was something you needed help with?
Yes. So, as I was sifting through data from the greenhouse, I found references to an old world system back in the Great Delta. It's called Leviathan. My people discovered it decades ago. A sprawling network of river gates and a labyrinth of underground tunnels. The legacy revealed that the old ones used it to control flooding. But we've never gotten it to work. The whole thing is shut down. But the data from the greenhouse mentions the research facility where Leviathan was created. It's in San Francisco.
Another Pharaoh facility?
No. Leviathan was a project by Eileen Sasaki, another ancestor. So the legacy tells us, anyway, if we can acquire that data, we might be able to fix the system back in the Great Delta. Every year, my sister gets terrified when the long rains begin. With Leviathan, maybe she won't have to be.
Okay. So, where in San Francisco is this facility?
That's the thing. The data doesn't say where, exactly. But one of our diviners has been exploring the ruins. He might know. Would you come with me? I have a feeling that wherever this facility is, well, you're much better at fighting machines than I am.
Of course. I'll let you know when I'm in landfall.
Thank you, Aloy.
Let's go. Let's do that.
I need to wrap up a few things, but stay sharp.
I'll be ready when you call.
And, like I said, I'll let you know when I'm in landfall. We'll find the data you're after.
I appreciate it.
Yep. Seems a little bit unnecessary. Ooh, bit of treasure. Boink. Okay, so fastest way out is not that one. This one. Okay, to Legacy's landfall once again, San Francisco. So it was a way to control like floodwater systems. All right, give it a go. Okay, saved, and we're gonna go into the actual town. Okay.
Ready for guard duty?
What do you?
Okay. Call Alva. Oh, better be near the fire.
Hey, Alva. I'm in landfall. Can you meet me here?
I'll be there as soon as I can.
Can you fast travel like Aloy?
Aloy, I'm here. I had to sneak past a few machines on the way, but I made it.
All right. Ready to talk to that diviner?
Yes. He's right over there.
Alright, that's fine.
Diviner Alva, what are you doing back in Landfall? And with the living ancestor?
We're looking for the At-Bay Research Center, where Leviathan was developed. The legacy tells us it's somewhere in the city.
Alva mentioned you've been collecting data in the area. Do you know where it is?
Yes, I stumbled across it, but there was no data there, only crumbling ruins.
Tell us anyway. We might be able to find something you missed.
Please, don't trouble yourself. I assure you, our search was very thorough.
Yeah, what are you hiding?
You're hiding something.
Why?
That is absurd. A diviner must only speak truth, as you're well aware.
Oh, you're worried you found something dangerous. Something compromising on Eileen Sasaki?
Keep your voice down.
Look, I get it, Nirik. You want to make it back to your family, so it's safer to turn a blind eye. But think of Leviathan. How it could help everyone. Isn't that why we're here?
That's right.
Don't let fear deny us that.
Don't be a dickhead.
Very well. The facility's just south of here, along the shore. But even if you find a way to fix Leviathan, it's sure to be shrouded in that which is forbidden.
Too often the truth is forbidden. Come on, let's go.
At least we're getting Alva to push to the real truth. It is funny, or at least many of these tribes and cultures, there's always some element of control, whether it's religion or knowledge, or just fall on brutal strength. Brute strength is probably the
Not
correct
bad
word.
with that diviner back there. You've come a long way since we first met.
And Nirik's like I used to be, terrified of a misstep. And with the overseers, he has every right to be. But what I've seen and learned since the greenhouse, it's so much more than what we're permitted.
Yeah.
Diviners are supposed to seek the truth, and yet so much is kept from us. I'm tired of it.
Excellent. We've had a good influence on her. Very proud of you, Alva. It's great to see these characters breaking free of the shackles of each of their origins.
Up here. Well, Nirik wasn't lying about crumbling ruins, at least.
Aloy, why is the ground
look around.
shaking?
It's gonna be one of those turtles.
Whoa, that thing is huge.
Oh, it's a snake.
We'll have to take it out if we want to find that data.
That's alright, I know how to fight them.
Okay, I'm with you.
Sort of. I don't have the best technique, but it does work. Make a couple more of these. I forgot to go to a workbench where we can efficiently create arrows, but this will do for now. Drill spikes, yep, we are good. Alright, let's shoot you in the face, because you actually have some fangs we can... Never mind, he's moved. Sit still!
Good choice of weapon!
Thank you! And let's try and do a... Nope. Oh, we missed! God damn it! Not enough stamina. Give me the stam. Ooh, that's tricksy. Here we go. Shoot him in the face with explosions. That works, I guess. Now, what works well against the snakes is drill spikes to the middle of the body. Don't shoot him in the face, drill spike him in the middle of the body, and you stun them. Where's the... Ah! But they often do... They often do have that electrical shock business. Alright, this... Alva, just sit back and don't get hurt. We got this. As soon as I can get Aloy to push the buttons in the right order. Alright. Drill him in the middle. Get him in the middle again. This one is scripted. He's not behaving like a normal one. Some of these quest-based fights are a little unpredictable. But they're fun, because it's something different. Get him in the middle of the body with the drill spike. Try and knock him down and get the stun attack. Well, here it is. Alright, critical strike. Here we go. This is how it's meant to go. Boom. Backflip. Shoot him in the glowy bits. Nope. We flipped in the stupidest direction. That got it. What bow do we have? This one. Explosive shot to the face. Yes, that's better.
Down it goes.
Giggity.
Well, I'm gonna have nightmares tonight.
We should be able to look around for that data now.
And you got to see Aloy in action, Alva. Against a Slitherfang. Okay. I do enjoy how there's different strategies for different machines that work well. And learning them is kind of the fun part, because once you know them, then you can fight anything.
This way.
Might have collapsed when that Slitherfang came in.
Nothing over here. There's a crate up there too. Nope, it is a safe full of loot we don't need. But Grizz likes it, and so does Bright when we collect loot, so we'll keep loot goblining and getting all the things. Is that a wall that can be pulled down? It is not. How big is the area? Pretty big. Okay. There is something we can yoink.
A lot of sand.
Heh.
Not a lot. Now, I'll wait here. Don't think I can manage that.
That's fine. Not sure what we've uncovered apart from some loot anyway. This building might be a bust. Yep. Oh, well, we got a little bit of loot though, so that's nice. And we can slide out there like a badass. Okay, next building, I guess. That's a big building. Maybe we should try that one. Oh, hang on. No, we've got a vent here.
I don't think it'll connect.
How about this way?
Through here.
Okay.
After you.
Yep. You know it. Dark.
Time for a swim.
At least the water's not freezing.
True. And she does swim too. Alright, nice one, Alva.
Look at this place. I always try to imagine what it must have been like back when the old ones were here.
Actually, that's fair.
Less of a climb, I bet. Come on, let's check the upper floors.
Yeah, that was one of the fun things about doing the castle exploring in Scotland, and I want to do it in Ireland. I want to go to Ireland and do this similar thing. It's very fun just exploring and walking around the old castle ruins and kind of imagining what was, and some of them you can see, and some of them they have, you know, information and pictures and drawings that show you what was in certain places too. Alright, that loot's on the outside. We can't get that right now.
There.
Console. Yeah.
Must have been what Neric found.
Let's see.
Maybe.
If there's anything on Leviathan.
What have we got?
Oh, the data on Leviathan isn't here. There's some kind of log.
Delete the database? But Miss Sasaki, when you look at the reports, 3,000 exhibiting symptoms. Over 400 dead. The data's clear. Omarama is contaminating the water supply, promoting bacterial growth. And with Leviathan based on the same architecture...
You're a smart kid. Top of your class, right? My father built this company thanks to world-class talent like you. And you know what else is world-class? Our legal team. So unless you want to spend the rest of your career in some dead-end, underfunded public research institute, you'll delete that database and forward all data on Leviathan to my office.
Dodgy.
Yes, ma'am.
That was her. The ancestor, Eileen Sasaki. Hundreds dead. And she knew their system was to blame, but she had the truth erased. Were all the ancestors like this?
Some of them.
Selfish, ruthless, immoral?
Yep.
And yet we hold them up as paragons of enlightenment and virtue. Given what we've learned, I don't even know if Leviathan will work.
Hold on.
We'll get it working.
Let's not give up just yet. You said before that the old ones use Leviathan to control flooding, which means it probably worked. We'll know more when we find the data on it. The recording mentioned a copy was sent to Eileen's office.
To their corporate headquarters.
One of these buildings?
There.
The big one, of course. All right.
Let's go. It shouldn't take us long to get to the tower.
Lead on. So what was that other system?
Was the what?
So what was that other system the recording mentioned? Omu Ramba?
The legacy tells us it was the predecessor to Leviathan, a system that manipulated floods to bring life to a barren desert.
Gwen seemed to know a lot about this ancestor.
Diviners spent years trying to figure out how to restore Leviathan. We found a lot of data on Eileen Sasaki in the process. Though, now I wonder how much of it is actually true.
Another one of your reviled
Entrance
ancestors.
is blocked.
Not so
Gonna have
great.
to find another way in.
The soldiers built a path on the nearby ruin. Might be able to cross over from there.
Lead the way.
What if we just fly up? But then Alva can't get there. We need Alva, so... The grounded way it shall be. Why don't we just do a little quick, sneaky little quick save on the way past? Oh, okay. That's it.
I think this is as far as our soldiers got.
We'll have to climb higher to get into the tower.
I'll follow your lead.
Sounds good. Oh yeah, watch your eyes, Alva. Don't get rocks and shit in them. Alright. Can you climb, Alva? There somewhere.
Up we go!
That's right. Ah. No, this side doesn't lead anywhere useful. Cross up, please. That's better. That's the what we want. And up here. Yes.
You doing okay, Alva?
Yes! Don't worry about me! Ugh.
Nice. Impressive. Everyone can climb in this game. In this universe. That's why Aloy makes it look so easy, because apparently it is just easy. Why are we not... No. We're not going sideways. Alright, let's try the... Yep. Yep. Okay.
How are we going to get across? Oh, that beam looks promising.
Yeah. Alright,
this is a lot higher up than I thought.
Sure is. That looks... Yep, that looks good. Don't look down, Alva. I sure am not, because it literally triggers my fear of heights in video games. Whoa!
Well, we have the element of surprise.
Yeah, we do.
Or we could sneak by and...
No.
You know, not fall off the tower.
That'd be silly. Even Grizz would want us to shoot them. One down.
I broke it off.
It's losing pieces!
That's how we do it. We shoot the pieces off and then we loot them later.
That's where it's vulnerable!
Yep.
There. No more Glinthawks.
I've heard our soldiers say the Glinthawks are the worst.
There's other worse ones. But yeah, she obviously doesn't know us if she's saying we can sneak. That's not how we roll. That is not my skill set. That's what we have a Grizz for. He's the sneaky, snipey one. I'm the tanky, bashy one. And we make an awesome team when we team up, don't we, Grizz? Yes.
Aloy? We're really high off the ground.
Yeah, we are.
You can do it, Alva, okay? Just don't look down.
Yeah, and just listen to the...
Of course. Super easy.
And just listen to the inspirational theme music. That'll get you through.
There's the tower. Should be able to cross over. But we are going to have to jump.
That doesn't sound... After you.
Jump, don't we? Hang on.
Some of that debris first.
Yeah. So I need something to yoink. Now I see the yoinky bits.
Okay. Should be able to make it to the other side.
Ooh, just made it. I puckered up a tiny bit.
Your turn.
Oh.
Right. Yeah. Aloy, can you watch me and make sure I do this right?
Yep.
Come on, Alva. You can do it. It's okay.
I believe in you.
Please don't break.
Yep. You got this.
Ah!
Alva!
I'm okay.
Wow.
That would have been a long way to fall.
Yep. I knew from a gameplay perspective
You sure you're okay?
and video game logic
Yeah. No, I'm fine.
that she wasn't gonna
Let's keep going.
die. But I just assumed she'd make it. I didn't expect that. Well played. Alright, let's go and check out this iPad. IT Security would like to emphasize again that entering your private passcode in the passcode reminder field does not meet digital security standards. As such, your passcode has been reset. Again, please choose an appropriate reminder in the future. Okay, sure. Show me what that reminder was, though.
Oh, door's locked. I think it needs a passcode.
Yep.
Let's look around.
What does this one say?
Huh. This says the code is the month and year the company was founded.
According to the legacy, it was October 2023.
Right. So 10/23. Month and year 10/23.
So the company was founded in October.
Which is the 10th month of the year.
Oh, we're gonna do 2023. Okay. There's more digits, but anyway, we got it.
Got it. Door should be unlocked now.
More iPads.
Maybe the data on Leviathan is in here.
through that locked door somehow. Somehow there's a campfire in there. That doesn't make sense.
Cost reduction strategy. We're talking about people's lives here. I did as you asked on Omuramba, but this is worse.
Evil.
Relax, Eileen. I've spoken with risk management. They're confident that the chance of another incident is within acceptable parameters. We're moving ahead with Leviathan.
You know, Dad, shortcuts have a way of catching up with you. Within acceptable parameters or not.
Well, one day in the distant future when you're in charge, you can run things how you want. But until then, how about you let me worry about that?
Guess Eileen and her father didn't always get along.
Oh, it's her father.
But it seems like covering up Omuramba wasn't her idea.
Doesn't matter. She still had a part in it.
Yeah.
Well, let's keep going. Her office must be higher up.
Door magically unlocks now that we've heard the recording.
There's a ladder in that shaft, but it's blocked.
I might be able to pull the rubble out from the other shaft.
Sure can. Yoink.
Let's see where this leads.
You go on ahead. I'll look for a way up that has a lesser chance of falling to my death.
Okay.
That is wise. Speaking of which... Whee! Oh, that is crumbly noises we don't like. Oh, hang on. Oh, here we go. That's got it. A little bit clunky, but there we go.
Hey, Alva?
Yes?
There's something I don't get. You said Eileen was the one who built Leviathan, not her father, so... what happened?
I'm not sure. The legacy doesn't say. Either that knowledge is lost or forbidden. Or maybe we were wrong about that too.
Oh, maybe. Oh, she climbs that, making it look easy. Whip. Okay, pointing. Yes, we're doing the point. That means she's locked on to the next spot. That is actually a very good game design mechanic. Aloy will point where she's going to jump to if you've got the right button combos. And that's where you want to go. That's how you know she's going to...
Okay? Aloy?
Yep,
yeah,
we're good.
It's just a long way up.
We got it. That is well done. Okay. Oh, we're gonna pull cast onto that, yeah? Are we going up or... I think we're going down and around. Oh, this is... very high. Now we got to do the jumps across. That's where you got to use the button. So the button to make that jump is the same one that is used to safely drop down from your glider, which is not what you'd expect. This is not there. How are we getting up there? One up there. Oh, hang on. Can we... Ah, there it is. There. Okay. Ooh. I'm feeling it now, Alva. I'm feeling it. What she said. I don't like it when it moves. Oh no, Aloy! That was not meant to happen, was it? Alright, keep going. Somehow we got to get... Ah, there it is. I'm going to say there must be something I'm missing. Here it is. Okay. Oh, you dickhead. Try again. Third time's the charm. Get up there and stop making me clench uncomfortably. Can we... No, we do have to... No! I am not liking this. That way. For some reason. Why would she jump onto that? What am I missing? There we go. Ah. I'm uncomfortable.
Higher.
There's a spot. Oh.
How about you, Alva? Any luck finding a way up?
Not yet.
Safety first, Alva. Oh, that was very tricksy. We did a spin and everything. You knob! Fuck. So I'm literally pushing the button when the prompt is there. Yeah. That was not fun. This is why we have a flying bird. Ooh, we gotta...
I'm back at the shafts. If I blow up that fire gleam, the elevator might fall and open up a path for Alva.
Yep.
Hey, Alva? Step away from the shaft.
Okay, but,
What?
why?
You'll see in a second.
That's what he said?
Whoa!
There you go.
Oh, I can reach the ladder now. Be right up, Aloy.
Looks
Cool.
like there's another floor above.
Yeah,
Might be Eileen's office.
that's where we're going.
Okay, I'll meet you up there.
That's where we're going to. Okay, what do we got? That. Yep.
All right, Alva's on the way.
Made it!
Let's see what's up here.
That was quick. And there's a campfire conveniently placed. That doesn't make sense, but anyway, we'll use it.
Another locked door. Need to figure out the passcode.
These artifacts, I think these were Eileen's. It's every diviner's dream to discover even one of the ancestors' artifacts.
And maybe they'll help with the door.
Maybe. Eagle statue thing.
Oh, that must be the Larson McCory Award. The legacy says Eileen won it when she was 40 for her work on Leviathan.
Okay.
Interesting.
What's this?
This looks like some kind of prototype.
For water purification. Must be the H2 flow.
What?
H2 flow. Their early inventions had strange names.
Hmm. Looks like a water chip from the Fallout universe.
It's art, I think.
Could it be?
Maybe my focus can help
Yes,
here.
I think this was commissioned in honor of the company's 25th anniversary.
Okay.
That
about
must
that?
be the Dragonfly 6. Ape used it in most of their construction projects. The Dragonfly 6 was their most successful model.
Huh.
Can fly drone. Okay. Oh, we still don't have... Alva, you... 6. Alright, hang on. 20, what did she say here? 25 something?
How old was Eileen when she won this award?
40.
All the numbers you mentioned. I wonder if they make up the passcode.
Yeah, like 40 something 6.
You said Eileen was how old when she won this?
40.
What was this thing again?
The H2 flow.
H2, so 42.
What did you say this was for again?
The company's 25th anniversary.
25.
Looks like it used to be on the last pedestal.
Ah. Midnight Tabby just chimed in right as Alva did. That was on the last pedestal.
What was this called again?
The Dragonfly 6.
42,
when she won this?
6.
You said this was commissioned for something?
The company's 25th anniversary.
25.
Looks like it used to be on the last pedestal.
42, 6, 25. How many numbers is that? 402625. Get that right? 402625.
That did it.
Hey! Look at that. Got her done.
You can almost see the whole city from up here.
A little bit clunky.
Corner office. Impressive view. It must have been Eileen's.
Wow.
Let's see if the data on Leviathan is here.
There's the old Golden Gate Bridge ruins. That's really cool. I have been on that, and it was awesome. Alright, what do we got here?
Well, it's official. Eileen Sasaki, CEO, chair, and worst daughter in the world. Security had to escort Dad to his vert. Guess we'll be speaking through lawyers from now on.
Ooh.
Looking down at the world from here. It's hard to see the details. People become risk factors, statistics, far too easily.
Yes.
Ramba was supposed to provide clean water, improve lives. It was easier to pretend there wasn't a problem. Easier to believe the lie was truth. But I don't want to pretend anymore. I will build Leviathan right. No more shortcuts. No more lying just to save face. It won't undo our sins. My sins. But maybe we can still do some good.
She wasn't that bad after all, maybe. Maybe.
She overthrew her father, took over the company, so that Leviathan wouldn't end up killing people.
Yeah.
It sounded like she regretted covering up Omaramba's failure.
Cool. Good.
She wasn't perfect. Not a paragon, as the Quan believe.
Huh.
But not a monster, either.
That's good.
She tried to make up for her mistakes.
And now
like
we know the truth.
As for the data... Leviathan... yes, it's here. Downloading a copy now.
Excellent.
Is something wrong?
I think I'll stay here a while longer. There's a lot more data that I want to look through.
Are you sure you'll be okay on your own?
Down is always easier than up. Let's speak again when we're back at base.
Okay. I'll see you there. Well, after climbing all the way up, why not glide down?
Wait, you're going to what?
Just thinking about it.
Yeah, we're totally gliding down. That's fine. So Darius, you love how the digital recorded image also walking out on the moss carpet that wouldn't form for hundreds of years. Well, I did like that. Yeah, I see what you're saying, but maybe there was layers of carpet that have disappeared to concrete and now the moss is reformed. What I did like, though, is she walked out into where there was a floor out here, but there is not now. That was kind of cool. So I'm happy with that overall. All right, so jumping down, and then I think Midnight has us going back to Drink with Errand. Down we float. That is a cool floaty view. When the image started, she was walking on top of the raised moss layer. Yeah, okay. That's fair. Could have been better. I actually didn't spot that. But I obviously spotted her walking out into the middle of nowhere. We'll give him a pass for now, shall we? Good pickup. The dig site. Ah, once again, back at the dig site. Alright, let's use this fast travel point. So, Midnight Tabby, I believe we're heading...
Aloy! Did you make it?
Sure did.
Amazing.
Huh.
Well, see you back at base. Good luck out there.
Hope you get down safely, Alva. So we are now heading to hang out with Erend, right? Darius, nice to have the image walking there was no longer flawed, but yeah, that was cool. Yeah, I agree. I like it. Details like that are kind of cool and fun. There's plenty of other flaws in this game. Or any game, really. That's alright. I'm trying to, you know, not give him a hard time about everything. I do hope the third one takes the lessons learned from the first and second games, but we'll see.
Well,
Time to get the drink on! My kind of mission. Erend, you big silly bastard. Where are you? There he is, in his usual spot.
I'm gonna clean my gear later. I can do yours if you want.
I cleaned it already.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Oh, he's being very nice and respectful. A little bit somber, still a somber tone in here. Harrow, welcome. How are you doing, man? Hope you've had a good day. You doing some farm sim later? Gonna come and raid into you, perhaps?
Aloy, you came back with some interesting friends.
Yeah, we did.
I could say we don't need them.
Mm.
Silence and Tilda are here for a reason.
Yeah, enemy of my enemy and all that, right?
Yeah, yeah. Alright, let's have a few chats with Erend.
I guess Silence is keeping to himself, as usual.
I was hoping he'd give me an excuse to hammer his sorry ass to the ground.
Please don't.
You tell me you wouldn't want to get just one good hit on that smug face of his? Yeah. After everything he's done?
Yep.
Sure. Later.
Yeah.
Right now, he's got something we need.
Save the world first, then slap around the arrogant fuck later.
Doesn't look like any of our guests are making trouble.
Yet. So, Katalo tells me you flew. Well, that's new.
Yep.
I was busting my balls trying to learn to read. You're out there having all the fun.
Don't worry. They'll be getting all the fun you can handle soon. With the Zeniths.
Looking forward to it.
You, talked to Tilda at all?
I tried. I don't think even a hot forge could melt that ice. You say she wants to help?
I think so. Well, let's hope.
Harrow, no stream today. Had to replace the front right lower control arm on your car. Well, that's important because you want to make sure you can actually steer. I saw a photo posted to a Ford Ranger group. Oh, was it a Ford Ranger group? I don't know. It was a full drive group on Facebook recently where someone had crashed head on into a tree where the control arm one of the steering control arms had just somehow failed or come off, took out part of the brake line, and then they had no foot brakes, no hydraulic brakes on any of the wheels or something. So, yeah, I'm hoping he slowed down a little bit using the handbrake, but he crashed into a tree. Fortunately, he was the only one injured, and his kids were okay, although one had like a bruised arm or something. But, yes, control arm, very important. Definitely make sure that's in good condition. How are we drinking with... Am I
better get going.
Doing it wrong?
You know where to find me.
How are we doing the fun times with Erend? We talk to Zoe. Or is it... It's not playing Machine Strike, right? Because I've not done any of that. Don't have any other markers. Let's talk to Zoe as well.
Erend,
Yeah?
I was thinking we could spar for a bit. When you have the time.
Oh, sure. Yeah, of course.
Might be a way to deal with my... anger.
Yep.
Yeah, beating the crap out of me makes you feel better. I'm all for it.
Yeah, these two are... Well, it's good they're supporting each other. Interesting tone. Anyway.
Aloy. It appears that we have some interesting new guests.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see you're okay, though. I heard you gave the Tanakh something to talk about.
Yeah.
I was half expecting you to burst in through the ceiling riding a sunwing.
Sorry to disappoint.
I would like to do that, though.
Have you talked to any of our new friends?
Aaron and I tried speaking to Silence, but apparently our tribal prattle is unnecessary.
Charming, isn't he? Ready to head over to the Zenith base?
Whatever comes, we will endure.
Okay.
Thoughts on our new Zenith acquaintance?
I'd say she smells like death, but even death smells of something. She's more like a cold piece of metal, bent on repelling all semblance of life.
She's definitely different.
And probably somewhat physically artificial.
I have to go. I trust you to keep things civil around here?
I'll make sure Aaron doesn't punch Silence in the face, if that's what you mean.
Right.
Thanks.
Alright, talk to the guys and call them into the control room, then finalize the plan, then drink before the point of no return. Alright, cool. So we'll talk to everyone, then summon them, have a drink, and then we're all set.
Do you have a moment?
Yes, we do.
Aloy, I'm glad you're here. I
Yep.
wanted to give you this for helping me get the data on Leviathan. I didn't really know what to give you, so I asked Zoe what you might like.
Thanks,
Weapons.
Alpha. I'll put it to good use.
Weapons and combat tech, that's what we like.
I hope our new guests have been behaving.
This Silence, he's the one who built the weapon that can take down Zenith shields?
Yes. Though I wouldn't expect him to answer any questions about it. He refuses to dole out his secrets to us lesser mortals.
Oh.
You know that special part of us that makes us warm, kind, welcoming?
Our spirit?
Yeah. He was born without that. You sure you're okay going on this mission? I know things must be happening pretty fast for you.
I've already braved oceans and madmen who thought they were ancestors reborn. Why not a few immortals with lethal drones at their command, too?
Guess the more the merrier.
It's fine.
I suppose you saw that Tilda is here. Our very own Zenith.
I almost went up to her to ask her, well, every question I've ever had about the legacy. Every diviner I know would kill to get 5 minutes with one of the old ones. But now that she's here, all I feel is a vague unease. I don't know if I'm scared of finding out more uncomfortable truths, or just scared of her. Probably both.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Have you looked through the data we recovered on Leviathan?
There is much to sort through still, but I believe we'll be able to get it operational and turn back the floods. And I've given more thought to everything we've uncovered about the ancestors. The Overseers would have us believe they were infallible paragons. But Pharaoh wasn't. Not even close. His greed led to machines that devoured the world. The archive of the Old One's knowledge destroyed, just to erase his mistakes. So, when we learned that Eileen had a hand in covering up hundreds of deaths, I started to think they were all the same. Selfish, egotistical, cruel. But, in the end, it's not that simple. The truth isn't a straight line of ink on a crisp scroll. It's a splatter, smudged and faded on stained parchment. I wish more Quen could see that, instead of looking the other way, or twisting the truth to serve their own schemes.
I doubt Bohai would agree with you.
No, nor the rest of the Board of Overseers. As Eileen said, it's easier to believe the lie is truth, but it's worth fighting for.
Yes.
And this diviner, at least, won't settle for anything less.
Good.
For that, I thank you, Aloy.
Good. That's what we like. Yes, history is also written by the victor, so keep that in mind in various triumphs throughout our own history, that it was written by the guys who won, and what did they leave out or modify in their own deeds.
I should head out.
Right. I have archives to get back to.
Yep. Alright, where's Katalo? He must have some interesting thoughts. There he is. Gonna need that arm in full swing, sir.
Haven't seen you since the battle at the Grove. How are you holding up?
I saw you fly on the wings of the Ten, and paralyze Regala's army with lightning. I would say that I am inspired.
Good.
Thank you, I guess.
It is I who should be thanking you.
Are you nervous about the mission ahead?
If I live, it will be in victory. If I die, it will be in battle. What matters most is that you achieve your objective.
I'll do my best.
Well, he's very focused.
Anything new going on I should know about?
The Quen has been more insistent than usual, asking about the visions at the Grove. Her pursuit of knowledge is relentless. The Ten would have a hard time fighting her off.
Just think of her like one of your chaplains.
Yes. Only more persistent.
Oh, we love Alva.
Things will get ugly once the Zeniths realize we're in their base. You'll need every trick you've ever learned.
Including that arm.
No other way. Many soldiers died in the old world to make sure we stood here today. We will endure on their behalf. Though, I am curious how you intend to defeat the Zenith's defenses without an army of our own.
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're ready to fight.
As you say. You have more than earned my trust.
Good. That's true. So Aloy's plan, we don't even know all of it either, right? Because she talked to Beta, which we heard that bit from Tilda's perspective, and Tilda couldn't hear. So I'm interested to see how that unfolds, and I look forward to it.
Think you're ready to put all your training to the test?
I am Tenakth. I am always ready.
Well, you are always wearing your armor.
Did you meet Tilda?
There is something about her that doesn't seem natural. I wouldn't be surprised if my sword went through her and she didn't bleed at all.
Honestly, with her, nothing would surprise me.
Yeah.
Your people keep mentioning the wings of the Ten. What exactly does it mean?
The visions tell us that the Ten flew on great metal machines with wings and leapt into battle from the sky. For us, to imitate this feat is the ultimate expression of martial prowess.
Yeah,
it is why the challengers leap into the arena during the Kulrut. And now, you have done it. Like the deeds of the Ten themselves, it will never be forgotten.
It's not quite the same as a fighter jet, but we'll take it.
Tell me, how did it feel?
I won't lie. Pretty good.
I can only imagine.
We can teach you as well. Alright, done.
I have to go. But I'll be briefing everyone on the plan soon.
Understood.
Akaro, you were not wearing your really cool arm when we went into the fight against Regala. What's up with that? What's here? What's this prompt?
I see you've got your new arm ready to go.
Yes. It still feels strange. I've gotten used to the absence, but no matter. I'm sure I will need it before the attack on the Zenith base is through.
Yes, you will. We need every advantage, every weapon.
There you are.
Yes, here I am. Tilda Vandermeer. That's her full name. Okay.
Well done, Aloy. Despite my reservations, you managed to secure Silence and his weapon. You're truly a shining example of Liz's fortitude.
I've been thinking about what you said at your house. How you were friends with Elizabeth. It was more than that, wasn't it?
Aha, romance. Yes,
As ever.
that's what I said.
You're right, we were together for a time.
Okay, so what happened?
I was an orphan. I had always been alone. By my 30s, I was starting to wonder if that was simply my fate in life. And then I met Liz. We kept running into each other at conferences. We'd have coffee. At some point, it became drinks. I thought it was just shop talk, an exchange of ideas, but then I was surprised at how much I looked forward to seeing her.
Mm-hmm.
Soon we were flying halfway across the world every other week just to meet up. For the first time, I didn't feel lonely. I could imagine a future where I wasn't. I think Liz felt the same way at first. She had lost her mother a few years back. I filled a void for her. I know I did. But as time passed, it seemed as though she wanted less when I wanted more. So we ended things.
So helping me, restoring Elizabeth's dream, it's what,
a second chance, yes. I made a mistake leaving Earth while Liz stayed behind. I should have done more. So when I saw you, a woman who has carved her own remarkable path, beyond even what made Liz a phenomenon, I knew I had to help you. To do right by her.
Okay. Suddenly, Tilda is more believable, assuming that there was something there. Bright is anticipating or predicting that part of the issue was maybe Tilda had attachment issues and was overly attached. Very possible. Okay, let's ask a few more things then.
Why do you think Elizabeth pulled away?
I've wondered that for 1,000 years. She was brilliant, visionary. She cared so deeply for the world, for the betterment of humanity. But it also felt like she kept everyone at arm's length, including me. She never wanted to share her burdens. I think, in the end, she had a core that she never let anyone be part of. Yeah. Sometimes I wonder if anyone really knew her.
I found a recording of you and Elizabeth back in the proving lab after Farzineth's attempt to steal Gaia.
Yes.
I forgot what she said.
A most unpleasant conversation.
She said something after the call. I think she regretted how things ended between you.
Did she? All this time, thank you for telling me. I've always hated that those were the last words we ever said to each other. And that her last impression of me was as a functionary of Farzineth, not who I truly am.
Right. Yeah, I don't remember that recording. That was way earlier in the game.
Why did you make the data channel look like your house?
I built that house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place, not just for me, but for the art stored in its depths. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly, some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her.
We had that.
She needed its shelter even more than I did.
We had that conversation already.
You said before that you're not like the other Zeniths. That you never were. But you went along with all of their plans.
Out of necessity. I'm not proud of it. But complicity became a means of survival. Both when Earth was consumed and when the colony on Sirius was destroyed. I did what I had to. But I resolved to remain one step ahead of the others, to try to undo what damage I could. Hence the data channel with Beta. The secret passage into their base and the little trick I pulled to save you.
Right. Okay.
When it's time to break into the Zenith base, what can we expect?
I'll go over the full layout once you've assembled your friends. Suffice it to say, we will need to push as fast as possible to Beta and Gaia's location, dealing with heavy resistance along the way. There are also printing facilities where the others have been amassing the natural resources they've stripped from the region.
What for?
First for use in the base's infrastructure, and then to fabricate more Spectre drones, a small army of them.
When I was out in the wilds, I saw a shuttle take off from the island, heading for space.
It was likely ferrying materials to and from our ship in orbit. After hundreds of years luxuriating in our digital comforts, the ship was barely space-worthy when we made our escape. Disaster can strike at any moment. We've learned our lesson.
Have you figured out how Silence's weapon works?
No, and he's been very careful not to allow me near it. I'll admit it bothers me, but regardless of how it functions, I am confident it will deactivate the other shields en masse.
How many of them are in the base?
10, including Eric and Gerard. Only a handful of us made it to our ship when our colony collapsed.
How many in total, though? So the rest are still on the ship, then? Eric and Gerard, they're the worst ones, yeah?
So, Eric... was he always a bloodthirsty psychopath?
I believe he got worse over time. On Earth, he was the founder of a profitable private military company. A band of cutthroats, in other words. Even as governments abandoned human combatants in favor of automated warfare. He found success with clientele that required a more personal touch. There were also rumors that he personally hunted and killed his targets. On occasion, all for the thrill of it. But on Sirius, he retreated to virtual reality simulations. In them, he could go on rampages as violent as he pleased, though I suspect with diminishing satisfaction.
All of his tribe believes he was one of the greatest people from the old world.
Then they would be quite disappointed to meet him, though I'm sure he'd bask in the adoration.
What are the other one?
What can you tell me about Gerard?
He was the head of the world's largest financial conglomerate, and as such had dealings with almost every major corporation. It made him one of the wealthiest people on Earth, and certainly the wealthiest among Far Zenith.
Right.
What does one person do with that much money?
Buy more power, more influence. Gerard's always believed himself to be a refined patrician, able to maintain control with a polished smile. But beneath that exterior is a cold and calculating operator. It was his decision to restrict Beta's upbringing to her digital educators, the avatars of the Apollo database, while we were painted as her benefactors.
Well, we'll deal with him soon enough.
Mm-hmm.
And the others.
I'm looking forward to taking him down.
I'd very much like to see his face when he realizes we've beaten him.
Me too.
When I was in the ruins of Vegas, I found data on a man named Stanley Chen. I think he was a Zenith.
Stanley, ever the optimist. He was one of the good ones. When we established our colony, he built an exact replica of Las Vegas in virtual reality. Lights, shows, gambling, every detail perfectly recreated. And while others cloistered themselves in their own fantasies, he flung his doors wide to everyone.
The way you're talking about him, I'm guessing he didn't make it back to Earth?
No, he perished when our colony was destroyed. He would have been thrilled to discover that part of his beloved city survived.
When Beta escaped and hid in an ancient research facility, I saw another one of the Zeniths, Verbena. Who was she?
A dull star amidst a sea of brighter constellations. Unlike most of Far Zenith's members who amassed their wealth through shrewd business deals and technological achievements, Verbena inherited her billions. Her father had achieved great success in the luxury holotourism industry. At age 24, she became the world's most eligible bachelorette, branding herself a life designer. Someone who leverages their fame to influence the choice of others.
What? Like a cult?
In a way, yes.
Well, she must have done something right to have survived this long.
She was her own brand of ruthless. That much is true. But even rats can cling to a vessel for escape.
On a sinking ship.
Okay, so I've had run-ins with a handful of Zeniths. What about the rest?
An array of the wealthiest people on Earth. Titans of their industries.
And let me guess. All selfish and ruthless to the core?
Most, but not all. There were a few with whom I got along. Annika Murjani, for instance, was always delightful. She founded the Holonet's most successful dance channel and was herself mesmerizing to watch. And I had fascinating discussions with Song Jiao about her work in cellular biology. Our immortality treatments are due in part to her achievements. But then there were others like Devin Miller, the CEO of a fast food printing corporation. His only real preoccupations were perfecting his golf swing and taking self-hollows. When I think about all of us, we really should have accomplished more. We had eternity.
I want immortality tech. Alright, done.
I'll let you know when it's time.
I'll be here until then.
Okay.
And thank you, Aloy, for giving me this chance. My past has always been a struggle. More than once I've lost everything. But when I look to the future, I see Liz's dream fulfilled. A universe of new possibilities.
Okay.
Maybe we can make it happen.
We will. I won't let anything get in the way. I promise you that.
Okay. Still a little cautious about Tilda. Alright, so we just got silence and then any other monologues that Aloy has to herself and then pull them together, have some drinks. Alright, where the hell did silence go?
Ha!
Shush, errand. You're distracting me. Is he in the lab here? Yes, he is. Yes, I need to slap your stupid face.
Bravo. You managed to sway a Zenith to your side. Care to explain?
Nope.
Not a chance. I thought you said the weapon was ready.
There's always room to optimize. But that's not why you're here. I assume you want to comprehend my undertakings. So, ask away.
Since when were you so forthcoming?
Since you turned this into a waiting game. And as it seems you have found modest success, perhaps I'm willing to be generous.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Now, Lance Riddick, he was also the voice of Captain Anderson, right? In Mass Effect. Which is why it's such a mindfuck for me, having one of the most awesome legendary characters of all time, who you just love on so many levels and look up to. Also play the role of Silence, who you really just want to bitch slap.
Tell me about the weapon. How does it work?
I've upgraded the delivery system. It now emits a wave-like effect covering a significant distance.
That doesn't fully answer my question.
No, but I'd be a fool to reveal its inner workings. After all, why did you withhold your plan for dealing with the Zenith drones? Yes, even you can appreciate the value of secrecy when warranted. Suffice it to say that the weapon will work. The intricacies of how is knowledge that is mine alone.
Yes, it's because you've backed yourself, you've painted yourself into a corner. So you're forced to now keep yourself relevant. If we'd been playing nicely all along, you wouldn't have to be so defensive.
While I was out there, I had a couple run-ins with the Quen.
The tribe from across the ocean. And?
Their entire tribe was shaped around the discovery focuses. One of them, Alva, even joined me here. Don't you want to know more about them?
No. They stumbled upon the greatest technological artifact from the ancient world, and what did they do with it? They shrouded the knowledge they unearthed in mysticism and taboo, creating a pantheon out of corporate shills.
Yes, well, it also led them to Thebes.
Did it now?
So those run-ins with the Quen I mentioned. On one of them I teamed up with their expedition to search Thebes. We found Pharaoh at the end.
You must have needed Omega clearance.
Mm-hmm.
So, what was it like?
Worse than you can imagine.
He single-handedly wiped out collective human knowledge. I'm sure it was still less than he deserved.
Let me guess. You would have scraped him into a jar so you could prod his brain, like what you did with Hades.
For a start.
Actually, I'd be tempted to do that too.
Okay, so your big plan, everything you've been manipulating for the last few months. Let me see if I got this straight. You learned about the Zeniths from Hades when you interrogated it. Then you came up with a plan to defeat them by using a Tenakth army and that weapon. And to get the Tenakth to fight for you, or rather the Sons of Prometheus, armed Regalla's rebels with override tech.
Did you have an actual question, or are you still playing catch-up?
So all this time, even before I found the coordinates at the Spire, you were out here scheming. Why couldn't you just tell me?
When I learned of the Zenith's return to Earth, I laid out my plans. I knew I would one day require an army of overzealous Tenakth to assault the Zenith base. The casualties would be extreme. And I knew you would never allow such a sacrifice, no matter how necessary. Thus, I devised a means to remove your interference from the equation. At the Hades Proving Lab.
You wanted me to surrender to the Zenith at the Hades Proving Lab. They almost killed me.
Based on everything I knew about them, I concluded they would find you a useful asset, thereby keeping you out of harm's way and, more importantly, out of my way.
He didn't know about Beta.
So you really didn't know they had their own clone of Elizabeth?
No. Unfortunately, there was no way I could have known that particular detail.
Detail? Well, I guess if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't be here today. Why create the Sons of Prometheus? You didn't need a Sarah to make override tech.
They were a necessary safeguard. My time serving Hades in the Eclipse demonstrated the risks of getting directly involved. Through the Sons of Prometheus, I could execute my plans, all while remaining anonymous.
Except to a Sarah.
Who we also took out.
How did you get a Sarah to work for you?
I knew there was an associate of the Oseram tinker, Dervahl, who escaped his failed assault on Meridian. It was trivial to track her down and gain her cooperation. She wanted to succeed where Dervahl had failed.
So you promised her Regalla, and the Tenakth. The Sarah would help you create a machine-riding army that wanted to see Meridian burn as much as she did.
And so a partnership was born out of thirst for blood, bonded in mutual self-interest.
You think you had everything figured out, huh?
Until we tore it down.
Why help Regalla take over? If you wanted an army, you could have just gone to Hekarro.
Before Regalla's rebellion, Hekarro was only concerned with battling machines and fostering friendships with Akarja. Even if I gained his ear, he would never agree to send his forces to battle a threat he couldn't understand.
So helping a bloodthirsty exile was easier?
Yes, exceedingly so. All Regalla craved was war against the Karja and anyone who threatens the Tenakth. She would have led the tribe into battle without question, which was precisely what I needed.
Yeah, well, that hasn't worked out.
All right, Silence. I think I've talked to you long enough. I'll let you know when it's time to go. And try not to mess with Tilda while you're in here, okay? I don't need the two of you butting heads.
Yeah.
Yes. About your Zenith ally. I wonder if you understand what kind of person you're dealing with. For someone to live as long as she has, outlast as many calamities, well, your goals may be aligned now, but I'd watch for the moment they diverge.
Yeah, I'm aware. Reminds me of someone else I know.
That's right.
Survival is only a necessity to my greater purpose, Aloy. I'd hoped you'd recognize that by now.
Do you know something or not?
Oh, I know a great deal of things. But on this, just call it a feeling.
Oh, a feeling? You mean you finally had one? Guess even you can change, Silence.
Yes, we don't trust Tilda, and we don't trust you. Tilda is growing on us, though, but I must resist her charms. Okay, nothing else in Zoe's room. Alright. Monologue time with Aloy talking to the amulet and stuff. Just back here somewhere. How far back was it? This one? Yes. Alright, let's monologue. What have we got here?
Focus. It's Varl's.
Oh, Varl's.
I used to think no Nora would ever accept one. Varl did. Even when he was overwhelmed. He refused to let me push him away.
Because Varl was a good dude. What else you got?
Varl at Gemini. I should have pushed harder. I should have done more.
Holy shit, there's
Anything to have him back.
lot of dialogue in this session.
With Regala out of the way, Hikaru and Tanakh, they're safe. The future's up to them now. I do wish they'd drop all the honorary names they've given me. But if I've learned anything about them, that is not a battle I am going to win.
Bring on the cool names.
When it looks impossible, look deeper. And then fight like you can win. I will, Rost. Now and always.
Yeah, we will. And Elizabeth. What final words have we got for Elizabeth?
Elizabeth and Tilda had a history. The more I learn about her life, the more complicated it seems. I guess she saw something good in Tilda. I don't know what exactly, but seems like it was enough.
She did pull away, though.
At least.
Yeah. All right. Upstairs we go. Call people together. Not trigger the actual mission. That's going to be tomorrow. But let's see what final celebrations we can have with Erend and team, perhaps. This way.
Okay. Maybe it's time to get everyone together so Tilda can brief us. But is there anything I should handle before that?
Grizz, you working tonight? What the hell? Are you doing a change? Oh, well. Thanks for hanging out, man. Always love the lurkage. All right, so Midnight Tabby says, we gather our companions, we hang out with Erend. That's it for this evening. But this is going to be fun. We love Erend.
All right, people. I need you up in the control room right away.
Up you come. Play nicely.
Okay, everyone. We all know what's at stake. Beta, Gaia. Not to mention life on Earth. Now, it might seem like the Zeniths are invincible, but they're not. We've got what it takes to break into their base and defeat them.
Yeah, we do.
We even have one of them on our side.
For now.
Tilda, show us the base.
Hologram time.
It is constructed atop the ruins of an ancient military facility on an island to the southwest.
Alcatraz? No.
I can get us inside. To this location. Undetected.
How exactly?
You'll know when you need to. Once inside, our goal will be this structure. The launch tower. Gaia and Beta are being held at the top.
Of course.
But along the way, we will face overwhelming resistance. Most importantly from Gerard, Eric, and the others. But also...
Once I take away their shields, we should be able to deal with them. But it will be easier to deploy the device if someone else is carrying it. I'll need a strong back.
Carry stuff? Yeah, I can do that.
Even if your device works, there will still be Spectre drones, scores of them.
We can fight them.
Only we had an army to fight them.
Shut up.
I've got that under control.
That's...
You'll know when you need to.
That's the secret that we don't know either.
Again, just before we go in. Where's the best place to rendezvous?
On the coast, just across from the island. Once there, I'll show you the way.
Okay.
Okay. I'll let you know when I arrive at the rendezvous point. And then you can join me. In the meantime, do whatever you need to prepare.
Gear up. Suit up.
Understood.
Upgrade. Yeah.
You two? A minute?
Oh. Here, Tilda. Wonder how she's finding the,
Tilda helped me get in touch with Beta, and she told me something important.
Oh, we get to learn
There's an
now.
installation inside the base. It's called a regulator. Here. Once we're inside, I need you two to split off from everyone else and destroy it. So you'll have to bring explosives. This will help stop the drones. Everything depends on it. Are you with me?
Oh.
After that, I want you to find a way to infiltrate the Zenith network.
How?
Go over all the data that Beta left behind. She knew how to do it, I'm sure of that.
All right. But why? What am I trying to do?
Find information about the Zeniths. Anything Tilda's not telling us.
Yep.
Sans is right about one thing. There's no way we can take her on her word.
I'll do my best.
Keep her safe, okay?
It's your job.
On my life.
Yes, good. You know he can. That's a good pair up. Especially with his robot arm. Awesome. Alright, so now we can talk to Erend. Oh, it's coming together. Oh, I'm excited. And there's another objective, talk to everyone. Alright, let's talk to Erend. And, let's see where that takes us. More speech bubbles everywhere.
The Zenith base intact if we want to take their shields down.
I'll be gentle with him, I promise.
Good. Without it, there's no payback.
Okay, Erend.
We're finally doing this.
Never thought I'd be off on a mission to take down a bunch of immortals. Stars.
Yeah.
I can hear the drinking songs already.
Speaking of which...
Varl made the right call. You know, bringing you here.
Thanks. Yeah, Varl. You know, I never knew he had a sister. I found out a few days before you guys went to Gemini. I was, well, to be honest, I was terrified I'd screw up the mission somehow. So he sat me down for a drink. Just one, mind you. And we talked about family. Vala, Ursa, loss and revenge. How you helped us.
Forgot that Val lost his sister.
That drink you promised back in the Embrace.
Just the same as he did.
Never told me exactly how your sister escaped the Mad Sun King.
I guess we never got round to it. World ending and all.
Mm-hmm.
No time like the present, though. If you're up for it.
Yes, we are. We are up for it. Absolutely.
You think it's time for us to finally have that drink?
Yeah? I mean, yeah, of course.
And? You don't have it?
Oh.
You gotta actually have the drinks, Erend. Yo, Wally. Here we go. Fancy mugs!
So, how did Ursa escape Mad Sun King Jiran's palace?
Well, first she had to survive the Sun Ring. See, during the war, the Karja threw a prisoner a day in there. And, you know, for what? To die as sacrifices, fighting machines in a pit. Thinking somehow that was gonna appease all the other deranged machines in the world? Ha! And when it was Ursa's turn, the Karja thought she'd go down if they threw a big machine at her.
Oh, but she didn't.
Yeah, she defeated all of them. Even got some of Jiran's kestrels for good measure. And the Mad Sun King was impressed, I guess. Thought it'd be funny to have her run around his palace as a servant. He enjoyed humiliating her that way.
bet he did.
I remember you telling me something about that. That's how she met Avad. He helped her escape.
Ah, King Avad.
But what no Carja scroll will ever tell you is how the young prince snuck Ursa out of the palace. He knew their best chance was to get Ursa to blend in, so he got her everything she needed to disguise herself as a Carja noblewoman. Perfumes, veils, and all.
I get the feeling she wasn't too happy with that.
Oh man, Ursa would have rather fought her way out of that palace with her bare hands than put on all of that Carja eye paint. But Avad insisted it was the only way, so she agreed under one condition. Avad had to dress up as well.
She made Avad dress up like a noblewoman?
As perfumed and powdered as a babe. Ursa said he looked better like that than he ever did in a crown.
Well,
he's always well dressed.
Definitely make for an interesting sight.
Oh, it worked like a charm, too. Not only did they make it out of the palace, they paid a traveling merchant to get Ursa to the border, and none were the wiser.
Brilliant. She was rough and tumble just like Erend, hey? Their escape plan being all about dressing up like the thing she hates.
That was a story best told over a drink.
All good stories are.
Oh, that was very heartfelt. Very cool. All right. Thank you, Midnight Tabby. That was delightful.
I'll see you at the rendezvous point, with my hammer ready.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
So that will do us for this evening. Our next session will be in 2 days' time, when we are going to start this epic mission. We'll warm up by having some final words with the rest of our companions before we head off. I think that'll get the scene set and our story aligned, and I am very much looking forward to seeing what happens next. I'm a little nervous about some of the people that we now care about, but I'm very excited to bring some justice down on those Zenith dickheads, so that's going to be fun. Yeah. Well, thank you very much to our director, Midnight Tabby, who has constructed the order of storytelling elements tonight, including finishing with that awesome hangout with Erend. I love this guy so much now. He has grown on me even more since the first game. Obviously, we all are sad and we miss Val, but, you know, you've got to have some loss to have some investment in the story, I guess. So that's where we are now. So, that will do us for tonight. There's been a lot of dialogue in the last sort of 30 to 45 minutes. Apologies for that, but I think it's been interesting, so hopefully you have as well. Next session will be packed full of action as we tackle the final steps in the final story for the base game. And then we'll be setting ourselves up for the DLC, which is only going to get even more interesting after that. But that is it. That is it for now. Thank you, everyone who's come along tonight. Thank you to everyone who has chatted to each other and to me. Thank you to the lurkers who hang out in the background. You are always welcome. And thank you to those who might be watching this on YouTube in the high-definition recorded versions in the future. Love having you on board. Let's go and find someone to raid on Twitch. Let's give them a bit of energy and fun before we disappear for this evening, because we are finishing a little early, so let's spend some time with them. And let's see what happens next. You have all been fantastic. Thanks for hanging out. This has been Nerdedness. I've been Shade. You have been awesome. And yeah, oh, let's see what happens next.
Someone once told me that the strength to stand alone is the strength to make a stand. To serve a purpose greater than myself. And for the good of all. I carry those words with me on the hunt, no matter where it takes me. And now, I'll carry them with me into the Forbidden West.